Hi everyone, in this video we're going to solve this algebraic equation, and in this we are going to solve out which number is a larger number or a greater number. So our equation is 5 to the power of 4,311 versus 4 to the power of 5,311. So let's start our solution. In the first step, I will going to solve this 5 to the power of 4,311. I'm going to split this power, so I will going to write 5 to the power of 4,000 plus 311. Now here I will going to use the exponential rule, that is a to the power of m plus n can be written as a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So here I will going to apply this. 5 to the power of 4,311 is equals to 5 to the power of 4,000 times 5 to the power of 311. Now next I will going to split this 4,000 further. So I will going to write 5 to the power of 4 times 1,000 times 5 to the power of 311. Now here we're going to use the exponential rule. A to the power of m times n can be written as a to the power of m and whole to the power of n. So I'm going to apply this here. So I can write 5 to the power of 4 and whole to the power of 1,000 times 5 to the power of 311. Now we're going to simplify this further. So 5 to the power of 4,311 is equals to 5 4 times give us 625 to the power of 1,000 times 5 to the power of 311. Now here I'll leave this solution here. Now we're going to solve the next part, that is 4 to the power of 5,311. So I was going to write the power of 5,311 is equals to 4 to the power of 5,000 plus 311. By applying the exponential rule, I can write this 4 to the power of 5,000 times 4 to the power of 311. I was going to split this here, so it will be 4 to the power of 5,311 is equals to 4 to the power of 5 times 1,000 times 4 to the power of 311. Again, I will going to use the exponential rule and I'm going to write this 4 to the power of 5 and whole to the power of 1,000 times 4 to the power of 311. So it will be equals to 1,024 to the power of 1,000 times 4 to the power of 311. Now, if you can see the power here, 1,000 is here, here is 1,000, and here is 311 on both the bases. So we cannot get the answer which one is greater and which one is less than. So I will going to solve this further. Now I will going to split this 1,000 here. 625 to the power of 689 plus 311 times 5 to the power of 311. Now here I was going to use the same exponential rule and I'm going to write this 625 to the power of 689 times 6 to the power of 311 times 5 to the power of 311. Now here I'm going to use the exponential rule, a to the power of x times b to the power of x. We have different bases, but we have the same power. So I can write this in this form. So here I am going to apply this. 5 to the power of 4,311 is equals to 625 to the power of 689. And this I'm going to write 6 times 5 to the power of 311. This will be equals to 5 to the power of 4,311 is equals to 625 to the power of 689 times 3,125 to the power of 311. Now I will going to solve the next part that we end up 4 to the power of 5,311 is equals to 1,024 to the power of 1,000. 4 to the power of 311. This I will going to write. I'm going to spread this again according to this power. So it will be 689 plus 311 times 4 to the power of 311. Now we're going to apply the exponential rule here. 4 to the power of 5,311 is equals to 1,024 to the power of 689, then times 1,024 to the power of 311 times 4 to the power of 311. Now again, I will going to apply the exponential rule here. So it will be 4 to the power of 5,311 is equals to 1,024 to the power of 689 times 1,024 times 4 to the power of 311, and it will be equals to 4,500 and 311 is equals to 1,024 to the power of 689 times here this will be equals to 4,096 to the power of 311. Now here I'm going to compare the first two terms here. We have the same power, so we are going to compare the bases. 625 is less than 1,024, right? Therefore, we can say that 625 to the power of 689 is less than 1,024 to the power of 689, right? Now, next, I will going to compare this. We have the same power here. Here, this again, 3,125 is less than 4,096. Therefore, we can say that 3,125 to the power of 311 is less than 4,096 to the power of 311. So what we conclude that here, the 5 to the power of 4,311 is less than the 4,531. So this is our final answer. Thank you so very much for watching my video. If you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel.